Hi everyone, this is Tarana or Tarana Beast and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this mountain landscape. You're going to need some materials, acrylics. I'm using the graduate acrylics. I'll list a description of the colors and the specific colors as well as the other materials that I use. You're going to need water, definitely water guys, because you're going to be making sure your canvas is always wet, which I do. And here's just an overview of what you're going to need. Here's the canvas that I used. It's a 28 by 35 centimeters and it's already stretched and everything. So here I've got white acrylic paint that I coated over my whole canvas. Make sure the canvas is wet and then go over it with white. You don't have to do this, but I feel like it makes it more smoother. Then I used the white and that was still wet and made sure to wet it as well with the blue to get a nice gradient effect from dark to light. So you want to do that like just above halfway, and then do the same with the excess. Just swipe it from the left to the right and then right to the left, and then you'll have this watery looking thing. Then you want to use the white again to make like round circles on the sides, and that will give you like a mountain effect. And as you can see, Aston's here to help me, so he's just sleeping and then looking at me with a bit of a lazy eye. So for the mountain you want to use some black, and make sure you use a flat brush so that you can make it into a point at the top, like use the edge of the point, and make sure that you use a lot more at the top and really less at the bottom, so you get a nice sort of faded effect. Now with this I used two colors, the white at the top on one side, on the right side, and the blue and a bit of white on the left side. That way you can get your shadows in as well as your white. Make sure you don't have too much on it or else it's not gonna come out right. Then I used it for the trees. I used a dark green with a bit of black to do some smudging. Now you want to dab it on like from the tip of the brush, so it gives you a nice effect. And then I moved on to doing a lot of that with the dark green, so I covered most of my front with the dark green. And then I used like different colors like yellow ochre, the vermilion, and like just bright yellow to help me to make a bushy effect. And this is how I got my bush, and as you can see there's a little pathway, and that's the end of it. And then obviously you should sign it, so you can't really tell, but it's at the bottom right corner that I did my sign. But yeah, that's how I did it. I added some trees, the evergreen trees with a bit of light highlights, and I kept it on my wall for a while. However, I noticed that it wasn't fully to the way I wanted it, so I made some changes to it as well. And as you can see, this is the final product. Now what I did here, I used the dark green and a lighter green, and then I dabbed it all over the places that I added the bushes, and then I used sort of like a rounded flat brush to help me to make those dabbles on each of the colored bushes. That way I used some orange. Well, the orange was made from vermilion and yellow, and then I used the red to make it nice and bright. For this section I would say to use a round brush, because that way you can mix two colors. Don't mix it too much, or else you're going to lose the gradient of the two colors. That way you can add in like little dots, as you can see from my one, and then you'll have this really nice bloomed effect from the thing. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this was okay. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Just a quick side note guys, I'm really sorry that it took so long to do this, but I hope you still liked it. I'm sorry that it's image based and not video. I wasn't able to record it properly the way I wanted to, but either way I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment of anything, and like and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Bye, and make sure to stay positive. So take care and think positive. Bye.